Before teaching phosphorylation, photophosphorylation, let me tell you a little bit about the photosystem units. In the photosystem unit, there is actually a reaction center which we are denoting by RC, and there is a light harvesting complex. The reaction center, which is also called the photocenter, it is made up of chlorophyll A molecule, and the light harvesting complex have two type of molecule. One is antenna molecule, another is core molecule. Now you have to understand this part very, you have to understand this part, that what is the photocenter. This photocenter is actually a dimer. So this term, the dimer term, is important. It is actually a dimer, and it is always chlorophyll A. That is not the thing. It can be P700, P680. This 700, 680, this is the maximum wavelength which can be, to which it responds, maximum wavelength to which it responds. Okay, now you have to understand about the core molecule and the antenna molecule. So first we are coming to the antenna molecule. Actually light is falling on the antenna molecule. Okay, light upon falling on the antenna molecule, it is making the antenna molecules excited. Okay, in the excited state, the electron is pushed to the outer orbital, and which is picked up by the core molecule. So transfer of electron upon getting excited, the antenna molecule are getting excited when the light is falling, and it is giving electron this excited state, and it is itself coming to the ground state. Now the core has got excited. Now what will happen? On absorption of energy, the photocenter gets excited and extrudes the electron, after which it comes to the ground state, and this repeats the cycle. So this core will actually excite the reaction center or the photocenter, and this photocenter will give the electron, and it will come into the ground state, and this process will get repeated. And if I show you a diagram which is best, I feel I am showing the diagram over here. These are antenna and core molecules, that is the light harvesting complex. This is the LHC, and suppose here is the P700 or 680, anything you can say V700. Then what is happening? The electron is jumping. Actually it is going like this. Electron is traveling like this from antenna to core, and then it is jumping. So this is a photosynthetic unit. Photosynthetic unit. And let me little bit tell about photophosphorylation. Let me little bit tell about photophosphorylation. In photophosphorylation, what is happening? ADP, by taking inorganic phosphate, it is forming ATP, and this is taking place in presence of light. There are two types of photophosphorylation. So what is photophosphorylation? Photophosphorylation is production of ATP from ADP and PI, and this photo term is there. That's why in presence of light. Next thing which I want to tell you, there are two types. So what are the two types? One type, it is cyclic. Another another is non-cyclic. We will discuss cyclic one in one video, non-cyclic in another video. Let me tell about the cyclic photophosphorylation and non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Now, this non-cyclic photophosphorylation is also known as Z scheme. Okay. And in non-cyclic photophosphorylation, only both PS1 and PS2 it is taking part. Here both PS1 and PS2, sorry I've written 3, are taking part, but in cyclic photophosphorylation only PS1 is taking part. Okay, so this is about phosphorylation, a little bit intro about phosphorylation. In next video we will learn about cyclic phosphorylation, and next video we are going to complete non-cyclic phosphorylation. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned.